Right, we're on. My name's Steve Johnson. It's cold. Very cold today. Okay, we're talking about changing the dynamic lie angle of your club at impact. Dynamic lie angle is the loft that's presented to the ball at impact. So we're going to think about forward shaft leaning back. See how it goes. So to get the ball to go a little bit lower, we need to change the dynamic lie angle. We need to get the loft off the club at impact. So hands forward, forward shaft lean. We need to get all that in place in order to hit good golf shots. That was not a good golf shot. It's not just done by moving your hands forward. Okay, yes, that is going to work, but that's going to knock the ball straight into the ground, or the club straight into the ground. So just by putting hands forward to try and reduce the loft or the height flight of the golf ball, it's not really going to work. Something else has to happen. Hands forward, coming down into that position. We're really hitting into the ground there. There's another component that's important. I wonder if you can tell me what it is from this one swing I'm about to do here. So my hands are ahead. I've reduced the loft at address. There's forward shaft lean, but at impact I'm not just going to dig this club into the ground, I'm going to make a little move that's going to stop the club from digging into the ground. Hard to see immediately, but it's rotation. So my body rotates. So I'm here and my body turns to stop the club from going straight into the ground. There's a little bit more to it than that. Not only does my body turn, body turns, but as I turn I use the ground a lot more. So I'm using the force of the ground back up. If I apply a force down, it's going to apply a force back up. So when I'm doing this, I'm coming down, I turn, I turn, I turn, and as I'm coming to the golf ball, I then start to go up the way. So my left shoulder starts to go up. So I'm here, rotate, 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 rotate. And then basically from this club parallel to the ground, I start to push downwards or push my body upwards. So my left shoulder goes up as right hip turns round. There. That's what's going to stop the club from digging into the ground. Instead of going straight down, it's going to stop the club from digging into the ground. It's going to put me into this forward shaft lean position without the club head passing the hands, and therefore I can control the trajectory and keep the ball a little bit lower without just taking the loft off at address and thumping the club into the ground. It was quite hard to explain that. It's one of these ones that's hard to explain but easy to feel. Let me get myself set up here. Here we go. Okay, good. Coming down. Club's coming down the way. Body's turning, and then from there body's going up as it turns. Down and up as it turns. Down and up as it turns. That's the feeling I'm after. I can really feel that. It's maybe hard to put into words. You guys need to go out and practice this. Give it a shot. There we go. I've finished in a position where my body's extended. I'm up and extended through the shot. It's not stack and tilt, but it feels like it. Control trajectory through rotation and ground forces. There we go, best yet. Shorter backswing than that. Shorter backswing allowed me to be a little bit more springy, a little bit more into it. I applied a little bit more force to the shot, more rotation to the shot. Instead of being long up here and coming down and round, it was short, it was more punchy. Something I've just discovered right now. Let's go again. Let's go again. Still cold. So that's how you can control the loft of your irons. Without just changing loft at address. It's not all about just getting the hands forward and the shaft, the club shaft leaning forward from that forward hand position. Something has to happen dynamically through impact. So it's rotation and using ground forces to come up and out the shot, which is going to control low point, control trajectory. Top corner, click that bubble, subscribe to my channel, also hit the thumbs up button.